And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today in my latest episode. As you can see, I've got a packed show from that thumbnail. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button and join the amazing Reds family. That I'm nearly up to 2k. That is beyond my wildest dreams. I'm made up anyone even watches my videos, but I create my content for the love and enjoyment of Liverpool Football Club and for just to bring the latest news and post-match and pre-match and just share it with yous every single day. So if thank you for everyone that has subscribed. It means the absolute world. You're legends, absolute legends. But yeah, as you can see from the thumbnail, I'll tell you what I've got today in today's show coming up. Ben Woodburn, obviously Salah, Mane, obviously Allegri, the Juventus manager, has come out and talked about Emre Can. I've got his quotes in today's episode. Hendo obviously talked a bit about Adam Lallana and his latest comeback, so I've got a bit about that. And to conclude the show, obviously, we have to talk about it. But obviously, if you haven't seen me over previous shows, it's what I've talked about, but a little bit slightly different. Obviously, Joyce on Coutinho, but that is the latest up to date. But as we all know, with transfer news and anything that breaks, if you're watching this video 2 days from now, go on my channel and there should be an up to date video anyway. But yeah, basically, and quickly shout out to Mohamed Salah, obviously the absolute legend. He's won obviously African Player of the Year with a staggering, get on this, 97.65% of the votes. I think there was no harm in obviously guessing who obviously won that. That is a ridiculous amount, but it's fully deserved for what him and his teammates of the Egypt national team, but for the form he's showing. And what a fantastic 2007 he's had. And hopefully he will continue that form into 2018. Because obviously, first time in a long time. Obviously, if there's any Egyptian fans out there that are watching, obviously use first time that he's going to the World Cup in a very long time. But shout out to Salah, it's fully deserved. Shout out to Mane as well, obviously coming second. But quickly touching on Mane, this is what you call dedication. I've bullet pointed it. Trained in Liverpool yesterday morning. Attended awards ceremony in Ghana at 11 PM last night. Then come back, trained in Liverpool as normal this morning. Likely to play tonight against the Blue Noses. That is what you call commitment from Sadio. Obviously, that is... he's something else. He's an absolute machine. But quickly touching on, obviously, Ben Woodburn as well, quickly. He could be in contention to maybe possibly play tonight. But his move to Sunderland was just put on hold, obviously, if he does play tonight. But he is mainly looking like very likely moving to Sunderland on loan. Obviously, I'm a bit gutted he's going to Sunderland. I would have rather he went to, obviously, a higher place championship team. Because I think Sunderland are bottom of the championship, are in and around the bottom three. But it's good. Hopefully, if Jurgen spoke to the manager, I'm not sure who's the manager there, but Liverpool should be thinking, right, he's a class player. He needs first team opportunities. And no disrespect to the Sunderland players that they've got at the minute. But Ben Woodburn should be getting in that starting 11. And he's better than what actually Sunderland have got at the minute. But yeah, Ben looks like he's going to Sunderland in this window, which is fantastic. We all want him to get first team opportunities. Allegri obviously has come out on Emre Can. Massimo Allegri met the press ahead of obviously Juventus' clash with Calgary this weekend. And one name that will interest Liverpool fans particularly cropped up. Allegri was obviously tight-lipped when it came to the rumoured transfer of the German midfielder, though saying, as quote, "Everybody knows Emre Can's qualities. He's a top player, he's young, but with international experience. He is a German international and plays alongside big players like Toni Kroos and Khedira. However, I don't want to talk about the transfer window." Spot on, Allegri, he's at least Juventus are being nice and don't talk. Juventus, I mean Barcelona. But like you look at the class in manager of obviously the Allegri, he's a class manager, won trophies after trophies, but it's just basic. But obviously you got the Barcelona manager and the directors of Barcelona all coming out and saying absolute nonsense. But obviously that's what Allegri talked about. He kept quiet on the forefront of obviously Emre Can, top fella, legend there. But if he does move to Juventus, he's got lots of really good players around him at Juventus. Obviously Emre, but we don't want him to move, do we? Obviously going into the Henderson on the Lallana story as well. Jordan Henderson has been talking about his friend Adam Lallana and reckons 2018 could be the year the former Southampton skipper breaks through. Obviously, in terms of has his best form. He is quoted, his sprint back and tackle at Turf Moor in the opening 20 minutes or so got a massive reaction from the crowd, and it summed up what he's all about. I have no doubt 2018 is going to be a massive year for him. Now this injury setback is dealt with. I'm literally, as always, as I leave all my stories down in the description as well, so you can read them in the full extent. But yeah, I'm made up. We all seen that tackle against Burnley. We need that drive in midfield from Adam Lallana. It's been missing. He's the one midfielder that sets that press, sets that tempo in games. But the quicker that he gets back, Adam Lallana, to full peak fitness, that would be absolutely fantastic. Because what a player he is, and we've all seen him. Because he's Jurgen Klopp's favourite player. Yeah, obviously everyone takes the mickey out of him in the Liverpool team, saying he's teacher's pet, obviously, at Anfield. But yeah, he's a fantastic interview, so go and check that in the description as well on, obviously, Hendo on Lallana. But quickly touch on, obviously, a special one there is a quick shout out. Obviously, if you're going to the match tonight, the food banks are still running, obviously, at Anfield anyway. If you're heading to Anfield for the Merseyside derby tonight, please don't forget your food bank donations will be obviously located 2 hours before kick-off, obviously in the fan zone, Annie Road End, and the official club shop. Obviously, it's if you go in the match tonight, just take a can or whatever, because it's an absolute disgrace that not just Liverpool but food banks having to be used in a country like ours. But it's one thing that does my head in, but obviously just slightly off topic. But if anyone's going to the match anyway tonight, it'd be amazing if you could take a can down or anything that you can spare, because obviously there's a lot of people are in and around the country and in and around the world that can't, obviously, they're absolute working the backside off, but yeah, they still can't get food on the table, which is absolute disgrace in this day of age. But obviously, quickly concluding, really, 142 million fee, obviously Paul Joyce. Yet again, just to conclude the show, this is probably what you've already heard, but I've tried to. This is probably the latest that is on Phil. Paul Joyce reported in the Times is reporting that Barcelona 142 million bid for Philippe Coutinho. Obviously, I said about this about 2 days ago, but if you haven't seen the show, I'll talk about this now. No longer linked to unleashing bonus payments. So basically, goes on Paul Joyce. The two clubs are now in contact via the players' representatives over what would be the third biggest transfer fee in history. Barcelona are willing to pay around 106 million as a base fee up front, with the remaining 36 million no longer linked to unrealistic bonus payments, such as for if he won the Ballon d'Or, as was the case in the summer when they had 3 bids rejected and Liverpool were not willing to sell. Obviously, I've got a huge show coming up this week in relation to, obviously, Phil Coutinho, but I want to know your thoughts in Phil Coutinho news. Leave them in the description as well, because I'll get them in the video. But it's a frustrating thing, obviously, with Phil Coutinho. I am fuming just on that. Paul Joyce, why leave? But I'm not going to. Phil Coutinho, forget it. We've got the Merseyside derby. I released that this coming week anyway, so check that out. But yeah, that was just Paul Joyce. As I mentioned, is very much what I talked about in my last previous videos in terms of Phil. But yeah, thank you very much everyone for joining. I really do appreciate you watching, taking the time out to watch it. Hopefully I've informed you, and I cannot wait. And if you haven't seen my Liverpool versus Everton pre-match show, that is up on my channel anyway. I done that yesterday, so definitely check that out. Get involved, leave your starting 11 predictions, and leave your score predictions. But everyone, enjoy the Merseyside derby. I'm very much sure we will all enjoy it, as I cannot wait. I hope we absolute smashed them. But yeah, everyone, have a quality night. Enjoy the Red Men. Hopefully, Mane comes back into obviously the starting lineup and bags a couple of goals against the Blue Noses. But yeah, love yous and leave yous, Reds. Thank you very much for the support. If you leave a like, that'd be absolute quality. But I'll see you very soon for my post-match analysis of Liverpool versus Everton. Keep an eye out for that. Get involved. But yeah, I love yous and leave yous, everyone. You'll never walk alone, and I'll see you later. Ta-da.